live. Let's start to play the game. Let's start with first event game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Chance for a shot! He's scored! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! He's gone for goal!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Fermin. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
And it's Olmo. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for a runner.
And the pass is intercepted.
And he's there to retrieve it. Eric Garcia. Some front-footed pressing going on here. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's only too happy to take that back.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. How Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. And it's Asa! It's hit the crossbar. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Martin. And Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Just about within shooting range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And this could be the final action of the first half. To fit. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a searching pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Lewandowski. And it's with the keeper. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Good effort from distance.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 11,
Balde.
Rafinha.
He came in hard, very hard. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Out for a throw. Martin. And Balde. And it's Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. That is ended up in no man's land. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Ferran Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 14,
Martin.
Rashford.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Fermin. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Eric Garcia. Coming on the field is number 17, Pesado.
And here's Lewandowski. And here's Lopez. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. 4 extra minutes added on. That's really well cleared. Baresi. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello everybody, and please
Your
join
final
me
thoughts,
in
Jim?
wishing
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Has another go! In he goes again! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 6 minutes is number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Mbappe. He's found Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Nicely weighted ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's burst through! Baresi. Foden. Here's Puyol. And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. And he plays... He's having a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Mbappe cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cremona have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Vardy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball's gone out of play. Out again for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. And Vardy! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vardy has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has been slung wide. Ricky Puig, out towards the flank. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Great chance! Goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And we are back on the way.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And the shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill...
Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is extended still further.
After 53 minutes is...
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get...
Tries from distance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. It's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
The goal scorer after 68 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Vardy made a good run there. Puyol. He won't be happy with that one. Bay.
There will be 5 minutes added.
Can he finish? And that has flown over. That has not gone well. Oh, that's ambitious. Keeper is right behind it. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody. And
Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
Broadcast live on our club's FM
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Lewandowski! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's had a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know.
He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose! It's Asa! Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Oh, Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe is onto this. McKennie. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cambiasso. Robertson trying to keep this in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shoots! Missed by a fraction. Can he finish? And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vlahovic is flagged offside. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's good running with the ball. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. Vlahovic, Ricky Puig does well to get it back. We are into stoppage time. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Thuram. Yildiz. Now it's Vlahovic.
Oh, great feat, that.
McKennie. Distributed tidily. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? Baresi. It's a searching pass. That's been slipped through. Di Gregorio gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass somewhat off target. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking to play him in. Di Gregorio breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. Over to the left. Now it's Azar. Pass is just off target. Kalulu. Oh, perfectly met. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Once more against the woodwork! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 84
He won't get many
minutes
simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just about within shooting range. A whisker away from making it 4.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And
time.
that pass just didn't quite work. Ricky Puig. And that will be the final act. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what...
Please priority on selecting player eligible for bonus. Okay.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Shoots! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Tries a shot! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier.
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And the shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's got four. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Mbappe is flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe finds himself offside. It's a searching pass. He can run onto that. Chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Quality ball. Played out to the left flank.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, delightful ball. He's away. Mbappe! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Azar. And it's Robertson. Mbappe is having a shot! And that's past the post. Great vision. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
This is wonderful front.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're off again. He came in hard, very hard. And a chance! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's a pretty loose pass, and it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 52 minutes is number 10.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on, and the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
55 minutes is
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lewandowski.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Lewandowski! They've done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Lewandowski.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 7, Robert
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Bullish header! Oh, the ball. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 7,
Another one. This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Robert
So the manager can
Lewandowski.
make a change for the first time in the game here.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 29, Kai Havertz.
Challenge
Number
just a bit on the
18,
firm side.
Erling Haaland.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Threads one in.
Now there's a... Haaland! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one
Substitution
situations.
on the field, number 22,
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. Beckham.
There's the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big! It's a goal!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 29,
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Haaland. Now it's
Havertz.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run, and it's made its way.
Great chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone.
So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Where is my LB? LB, ये कौन है? Let's train this guy. Let's give him one booster craft. आ गया वनडर्स 55 means 99 no. आर आरबी बढ़ा जाए फिर 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physical.
Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saka. Zaire-Emery powering forward here. And now they can clear their lines. Taken back almost at once. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Drogba! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He saw the danger and he went. He's tried one! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Spain are all square. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch.
It's Drogba! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Lewandowski! And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And that is expertly dealt with. Forward it goes. Kane. Kukçu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Now it's
time.
Kane. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please take all the outer bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Spain get the ball rolling for the second period. Zaire Emery, Lewandowski. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Drogba. Chance for a shot! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Messi. Saka. And he's forced to go back.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. And it's Azar. Pogba. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's there to get it away. Pressing high and with purpose. Pogba. is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely weighted ball. Dinks one through. Puyol with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Baresi gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
With the father of a boy.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all...
I need to change my Robert Lewandowski. I need to change my Robert. I need to change my Robert. तो फिर किसको रखूं स्ट्राइकर स्ट्राइकर not Kaya, but I'll start with him. Details. डिवीजन 3 तक जाने से डिवीजन 4 to 10 played in rounds achieve. You will be playing ranking matches based on your rating. Your rating changes an outcome of the match. Promotion relegation is decided once you reach the certain rating, aim for a rating above 1800 to earn a spot in Division 1. A rating above 15 is to Division 2. And so do your best to achieve either threshold. Once you reach Division 3, 6 or 9, you will be relegated the same pace. Let's skip. Let's go to and I'll just take a little break and I'll come back.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will be
everybody,
written.
and welcome to
It is
today's
time
match.
to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Puyol! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Jordan Henderson. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. Now he's got space here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Costacurta. Out to the right. Played back in. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a shot! And he's done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kagawa knocks it into space. Kagawa is in a really good position out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it, this time surely! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Minutes has been indicated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, and the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
And we're off again. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Araujo makes the interception. Costa Curta. And it's Henderson. Now it's Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Courtois claims comfortably. Costa Curta. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe.
Out to the left it goes.
Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer.
No way through there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now that's well seen too.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Foot in.
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Conte making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And this is Kane. Saka does really well to win the ball there. And it's Beckham. That's a sharp pass. No, it's come to nothing. Could be danger here. Robertson. The ball is loose and the chase. It's Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van der Ven cuts it out. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's had it taken off him. Robertson, and here's Azar. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Still goalless at the moment. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass. Always onto this. Azar! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he cuts out the supply. Played into space. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! João Neves. Kane. Manchester United finding their passes. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Messi. And he's played it back. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Drogba. And this is Drogba. And that was struck first time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gets a good foot in there. And this is... He's having a go! Brilliant! Oh, it's... There it is! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Drogba! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. Tomori. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tomori. Still just a single goal between the sides. Khan. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nice looking ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Zubimendi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Puyol does well to get it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Beckham. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that has been knocked clear and reclaimed it in a trice.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Substitution on the field, number 33.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lewandowski! Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Hazard.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And this is Drogba.
Has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Drogba!
Well, he got rid because he was under
Close,
pressure.
but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To make sure to put any litter in the
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Thank you for your
Yeah,
cooperation.
clean sheets and hard grind will help you go.
And that's it for tonight. Let's just go back and collect all the rewards. Shall I buy one player? Let's try it out. Big cold claws. Okay, that's it. Thanks everyone for joining. Bye bye.